Imagine that you are in a very deep and serious conversation with your friend, with your partner, with your colleague. You are expressing yourself, you're expressing your emotions, you're expressing your heart, you're expressing your displeasure. Whatever it is which was bothering you, literally it was bothering you, actually it was bothering you. You are sharing that disappointment, that vulnerability with that person, and in response, you get, so what? It boils us up, right? We just so hate this particular phrase that our mind, our body, they just go, in an absolutely rage mood sometimes. And every single time we find ourselves stuck in that situation or in the dilemma that what should we do now? What can be done to overpower this situation so that I can be respected, I can be heard, I can be understood in this relationship? It can be friendship also, whatever kind of situation it is, it will fall into the category of relationship only, right? We are only not only focusing on the couple part. It can be friends, it can be between the family members, it can be a professional relation also. All right, in each and every situation, whenever we are getting this response, so what, so how to respond to that, let us understand in this video, because I have divided this video in couple of categories. So first category is, let us understand, why do we listen this phrase, so what? Why does that opposite person, that manipulator, the toxic human, why does he or she use this particular phrase? Let us understand that. The first point is invalidation. They completely want to invalidate your feelings, your emotions, your frustration. According to them, you are just acting it out, right? So they will completely dismiss any kind of feeling, any kind of emotion you might be having over any kind of disagreement. Second point, this is an act of power also, you can call it as a power play. They want to let you know that they control this relationship, they have the upper hand, you are below them, they are superior to you, right? So they want you to take this relationship in the same meaning. It is also a mini version of gaslighting. See, in gaslighting, you might have told that person in advance that do not do this, do not make that joke, but in front of the public, they made that joke and it hurt. You felt bad. When you're expressing the same with him or her, they're saying, so what? It's just a joke. So, this is also sort of gaslighting behavior only. So, you can call it a mini gaslighting version also. And the fourth point is, they use it as a tool to emotionally blackmail you. Again and again, in every situation, in every disagreement, in every argument, they are going to dismiss each and everything by saying, so what? And via this, again and again, you are in an emotional turmoil in which you are not able to express yourself freely, and you think 3 4 times to now before expressing yourself. So they have manipulated you emotionally and using this phrase to always blackmail you. So these are the points which a person usually uses the so what phrase, right? It can be either one of the point, it can be all the points as well. So they want to use this phrase by keeping these 4 points in mind, right? Now comes, how can we overpower the situation when we are listening to the phrase so what? Now, the first point in which we are overpowering this particular so what phase, the first thing is you are letting your boundaries known to that person, right? You might have expressed something from your heart, you told them whatever you wanted to say, now you're getting a reply back, so what? So, in this, you are giving a response, right? You're giving a reply. I understand you're not listening to me, and because you're behaving like a kid, I think you're not mature enough to have a proper conversation. So, like this, you're replying back with complete control over your emotions, over your tone. There are no expressions on your face of anger, I mean, right? Your tone is also not very high. In a very controlled manner, you're letting them know that they are behaving in a childish manner. You can also reply, I hear that you think my feelings don't matter. I disagree. So, by this, you're letting them know whatever they're trying to implement in this situation, you are disagreeing with their terms and conditions. Now, the second situation to overpower this no phase, in which you are being detached from their emotions, which is similar to the gray rock technique, but in the gray rock technique, we usually reply in a very minimalistic manner, right? In this situation, when you're getting this phrase, so what, you're replying, so I have expressed my perception, I have expressed my perspective in the situation, now it's your turn. So you're not letting them go without giving a proper reply, right? So it is a sort of a gray rock technique in which you are not bothered about their manipulation, you want them to express the true answer in front of you. And the third situation is, You are redirecting the conversation onto a healthier phase. So in this, rather than getting angry, rather than being pissed off, you are acting in a more mature manner. So when you are getting this reply, so what you are responding, that now I think we should sit down, talk, and calculate how can we improve over time. How can we reach on any particular event on time? How can we do a proper savings each and every month? Like this, you're diverting the attention of the conversation onto something which is quite healthy, and you were not bothered about to give that person a proper reply. You told me so what, so I'm going to bash you out now. That is not in your mind at all. These are the situations in which you are able to overpower or counter this particular no phase part. What if you have to use this no so what phrase to respond to that person, right? In a healthy way, in a positive way, because you know that person is quite negative, you know that person is quite a big manipulator. So you are using this as a defense mechanism, not to be carried away in their manipulation tactics. So first of all, you're using this as a mode of justification. Now, for example, let's say it was your friends, it was your partner, somebody's birthday, and you reached there a little bit late. So in front of each and everybody, they are calling you out, they're letting you know that how can you be so late? You know it was my birthday and I am feeling so bad, this and that. So you are saying, so what if I am a couple of minutes late? Now your response in this situation was in a very controlled and in a very healthy manner, because you don't want to feel guilt. You are after all a human being. We all are human beings. We can make mistakes sometimes. We are allowed to make mistakes sometimes. It is okay you got late, but it does not give them the right to bash out at you in front of each and everybody. They can express this frustration in private, right? Not in front of everybody. So by doing this, you are making them justify their act at that situation only. Now then they will express, you know, now I get so angry because I feel so much towards you, I expect a lot from you, and I just was very upset because I was not able to find you in this crowd. So now their blame or their allegation has now converted into the justification. Second is when you are using the walking away treatment after saying the phrase so what. Now, in this situation, you need to understand one small difference. Walking away in any argument is a sign of weakness, right? Because when you walk away, it shows that you have been caught. It was you who was the bad person in the situation, and hence you're choosing this path. But in this specific situation, you have responded by saying the phrase so what. Why? See, because you know they are being quite toxic or they are being quite manipulative at the situation. So you don't want to indulge in any kind of nonsensical debate or any kind of idiotic conversation. And by responding this so what, you are just walking away from that situation. And that person will feel so small, because they would be like, I wanted to have a fight, but they're not even giving me that much of attention. How can I fight? Right? So see, the last 2 points, they should only be used in a positive situation when you know you are not at fault. If we are using it in a negative way, then we will become a toxic or a manipulative person. All right. So the points which I've shared in this video, they were the ones which are going to help us to neutralize any kind of sovert response. If there is any other response you have which you want to contribute in this video, do let me know in the comment section. If there is any other recommendation for any other topic, do let me know that as well. I will see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye.